What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? Yeah, I'm coming at y'all, man, with a little change of pace of what I've been doing lately. And every so often, I have to do one of these, man, because I started looking at stuff and I started seeing stuff, and when it constantly kind of like eats at me, I mean, because to me personally, I mean, I can really care less about individuals and stuff, but when I started seeing, I noticed things, and I was kind of like, should I even say anything? Should I even address that? But I know some people is gonna be like, oh, he's just saying this, or oh, he whatever. Then there's gonna be some others gonna be like, man, you know what? That shit makes sense. And the topic at hand, and I'm not gonna delay it any further than I need to. But the topic that I really want to get on is pretty much calling it the support system. Now, the support system, and I'm just gonna go straight flowing with this, like I'm having a conversation with you. So, just sit back and ride with me on this one. So, the support system is like how I look at it. Back in like early 2012, that's when I started doing the YouTube thing, like as far as like games and doing commentaries and stuff like that. And I felt privileged enough to start like a little bit after a lot of the guys, well, a few people that I'm still cool with to this day. And I've met some cool ass people, along the way. And for the most part, I feel like, there's a good core, people that I genuinely mess with. And like, one thing about me, man, I've never, and I will not admit, well, I will admit it. I'm not ashamed to admit it, rather, that I'm not the most networking type of people that you'll ever meet. Like, I'm not the type that's gonna go and like reach out to a lot of cats. That's just never really been my thing, man. I got this in me, like, look, man, if we cool, it'll happen eventually. And I've never been really the type that like gonna try to be like, yo, man, help me out with this, because I get asked a lot. I get asked this question a lot, man. Like comments in like older videos. A lot of them are older videos. People like, yo, man, I'm new, and I'm just starting now. I'm a video creator now. I'm just starting out with the games and stuff, man. How do I get on, and how do I get my stuff seen? And all I can really answer, the only way I can really answer to you is truthful. That answer would be, I really don't have the answer for that. All I can say is, man, for the people that like watch my videos and interact with me on a daily basis, like whenever I upload videos, I can count on the same some people that I recognize and comment on the videos, reach out to me, be like, yo, would you do this? Yo, man, I'm gonna get on the game. Which, some people do it for their own like little personal gain, but to be honest with me, I'm not the type of dude you want to latch to try to build your channel, because my channel, I've been felt like my channel should be bigger than it is. But at the same time, I don't blame anybody or anything for the most part but myself, because I wasn't the networking type. I wasn't the type that uploaded videos 3-4 days a week, because between working and having children, having a house and all this other stuff, man, my plate is pretty full already. So I don't really have that angle. So to answer that question though, before I start digressing, really, I don't really have the answer for you, man. All I can say is, man, just be you and do what works for you, because don't sell your soul. You know what I mean? Pretty much. That's all I can really say. Don't sell your soul for this YouTube shit, YouTube money, and being on YouTube and doing all that stuff, man. I mean, if you 22, 21, 22 and you don't have no responsibility or whatever, then yeah, it's more likely, that you'll have a better chance at it than someone that's older and they have more things going on, because you have the wiggle room to put into that. I mean, it costs money to push out quality stuff. I mean, of course, get you a good computer and stuff like that, but that's neither here nor there. But the whole, like I said, to get back on topic with the support system is, man, just I tried to surround myself around people, on my level, intellectually, that is, and people that I had stuff in common with. I mean, I'm not gonna go out my way to try to befriend, some bigger YouTuber just to do that. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't do that. That's like, to me, that's like selling your soul. All the ass kissing and stuff, like, and I don't want to touch, like, make it seem so touchy, because, you know, today's society is so fucking sensitive, man. But, you know, one thing that plays a part in that, and I've heard people like use race and stuff like that as an issue, all because we, you know, black commentators don't get the exposure that they need. I'm not gonna even say that that's really the case. I mean, it is in some parts, and some, you know, some small increments it is, but for the most part, I could take, like, it's like with, when you deal, it's just like, it's no different than when you out here in the streets or you dealing with family or something like that, man. I mean, sometimes your own people will bring you down quicker than someone you hardly even know. And point being, let's take this whole, like, hate community stuff. These guys go out their way, man, to just trash one another and trash certain consoles and all that stuff. And these cats get into, like, Twitter wars and YouTube videos about each other and all that stuff, man. When all that energy they wasting, they pretty much divide their audience, or they tuning their audience that they had once upon a time out. They tuning themselves, they tuning everybody out. So instead of, you know, they could have been hot, you know what I'm saying, if they worked together. They could have been up there a little more if they worked together. I mean, you have your cases, but then for the I mean, you have your cases, like, take, like, guys that I watch, like Shakedown, Jive Turkey, D-Man, there's some other guys that I don't, you know, I can't really, you know, ain't on the top of my head. Those guys all take the time. They tweet out each other's videos. They go out their way, yo, check this person out, man. I was doing this with this person, man. Check him out. They liking each other's videos all day long. They not like, oh, well, this dude got 50K. He don't need my help. You know what I'm saying? I got 126. This dude got 50K. He don't need my help no more. You know, it's like they do that all the time for each other. That's the stuff I'm talking about. And it's pretty much like, man, like I said, black folks sometimes can be like crabs in a barrel. You know what I mean? They feel like they have this animal instinct, like, you don't want somebody to touch on your fan base because you feel like they gonna drop you and float to this person. But if this person is cool, you know what I'm saying, it don't take you but a second. Hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? You know, so people, your followers on Twitter can say, like, if you watch it and you liked it, why you don't want your other people to like it? That's all I'm saying, man. I appreciate anybody that's ever done anything for me, man, to help my channel out, man. I mean, it's a few. I don't want to start getting the name dropping and stuff like that, but those people know who they are. I'm still cool with them to this day, and anytime they need something from me, I don't have any problem. Like, yo, T, man, I need a beat. All right, let me see what I got. Or I make some new stuff and be like, man, I got this. I probably ain't gonna do nothing with it. I'm gonna send it to you. That's just me saying, all right, I appreciate how cool you are with me, and I rocks with you on that level. So that whole crabs in the barrel thing, that plays a huge part, yo. I mean, a huge part. I'm gonna give you, like, the perfect reason and the polar opposite to what I'm talking about. Many of you may or may not be familiar with the channel Vanoss Gaming. Do a lot of those trolling Call of Duty videos. Now, a couple of the guys that he, you know what I'm saying, that he is cool with, I used to actually be cool with. Well, one of them I still am cool with, the boy Brock, you know, Moose Knuckles. So if you ever seen his videos, you know, we all were like, me, him, Tick, JG, Merc, you know, all of us were like pretty much coming up right around that same class and that same, you know, little time frame. And we were all cool. We all, like, you know, looked out for each other, or tried to, rather. I mean, it's kind of hard when your videos are averaging 500 views and stuff like that. But this guy, man, he was cool with this guy Vanoss, probably at about maybe 3-4 million subs now. Vanoss was cool with them. He gamed with them all the time. He liked all their videos, got them people put on. One of the guys is like at 1 million right now. I believe Brock is probably at about close to 300K right now, all because of the support system, yo. That dude, and I believe he like a young dude too. He probably like 19 or 20. So I'm like, come on, man. If kids can do that shit, you know what I'm saying, as far as like helping other channels out, you know what I mean, y'all helping each other, I mean, I feel like everybody should be able to do that, man. It's like having a support system. It's not asking for a handout, but, you know, just support one another. And that's kind of like why I can understand why cats like Chris Move don't don't fuck with a lot of, you know, other YouTubers because they're just like that. He like, man, what I'm gonna go over here and mess my flow up with y'all when I'm doing just fine by myself. I can understand that a lot of people, you know, but then he's not gonna go out his way to help anybody. But yet let him put up a video, say, yo, I'm live streaming over here. Y'all are all drop everything you doing and go in that live stream. Y'all drop everything y'all doing, go on this website. Y'all drop everything y'all doing, watch his videos. He's not gonna respond to you, he's not gonna acknowledge you and stuff like that. But then when another guy that's got 5,000 subs, yo, like, yo, we live streaming over here, yo, I need y'all to come check me out, come check that. Y'all like, whatever. You be lucky if 20, 30 people do the shit. So I'm just saying, man. And that person always interacts with you. So, I mean, y'all got to think about what y'all want. So, I mean, y'all can say what y'all want about, like, say with the homie Modern War Negro. Y'all say what y'all want about him, man. But one thing I always respected about Buddy, man, is that he always about his business. And when he sees something, man, he going after it. I mean, he took, you know what I'm saying, the homies Tick and JG made a podcast, man, and that shit doing numbers, yo. It's doing real good, man. And, you know, he takes the time every time, you know what I'm saying, to try to get the guys that he rock with on a daily basis. He's trying to get them seen, man. And that's the stuff I'm talking about. So I said all that to say this. Not trying to, you know, stop trying to wait on your big break for some bigger YouTuber to come and see your videos and that's gonna blow you up. If you cool with a bunch of smaller guys, keep that circle small then, and y'all support each other. And on that note, I'm out.